Okay, if we take a look at the model, notice a couple things about it, especially if we take a look at it from the top view. Let's see, if we select the vertices here, switch to the move tool, see the edge isn't as round as it could be, so with that portion or this set of vertices selected, I can pull them out just a little bit, try and give myself a bit of a rounded edge there. But in this case here, when it comes to adjusting your object, you can use a series of different selection methods. If we double click on the move tool, you can take a look at the axis orientation, and I'm going to select this corner point right here and show you the different options. So axis orientation, we have object, we have world, component, parent. For this section here, they're going to want you to switch to the normal direction settings. Take a close look at that edge right there. You'll see the direction of these items do change depending on which menu you're working with. In some instances, you'll want to work with these settings. Typically, I don't normally work with normals, but that's what this section calls for. And what they're asking you to do here is to adjust these vertices. Let's see if I select it. See how it's kind of flat here. Just using the normal method of selecting to adjust these vertices so that get a little bit more of a rounded section here. Well, like I said, I don't use the normal axis orientation mode. I'm usually working with object or with world when it comes to modifying my objects here, or my individual components and my shapes. Shift select to click on this row and bevel this item out just a little bit. Push it towards the back, give it kind of a curved edge there. I'm going to keep repeating myself again. You'll want the flow of your shapes here to be stacked up pretty nicely. What I mean by that is when they talk about geometry being aligned properly, see all of these squares, you know, they sit left to, you know, they're stacked top to bottom and left to right. No matter how complex your model gets, you're always going to want that pretty consistent flow of geometry. Makes doing other things a whole lot easier. I'm going to turn off this option box there. Take a look at it. Look at it from the perspective view, look at it from the front view. See that right there. Go to vertex. Select the rim there. Move it down. So it's always good to double check your model from different views again. So try and keep it pretty consistent, keep it aligned. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, the next video will add the visor, add some polygons for the front visor and extend it, wrap it around and connect it with this figure here or this shape there.